Good morning and welcome to the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar Lounge at 3418 Bienville Boulevard in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. It's a little chilly today, gentlemen.
Dude. Yeah, somebody left the heat on 62 last night.
That's Ed.
Well, 62. Air conditioning, not the heat. Well, the air conditioning, 62.
Well, that was Eddie did that. Fast Eddie.
Fun.
But I'm here with my co-host on a cold spring day.
Yeah.
Mort, Bones, and I'm Maverick, welcoming you to the show.
Well, spring's next week, right?
No, it's already spring.
No, the 20th.
Yeah, it came already.
No.
Yes.
No, spring's not until the 20th of March.
It's not official. Not
I thought it already came.
No.
For us, yes.
Well, weather-wise, kind of.
For us.
Date-wise.
I don't know. I thought it was already the first day of spring.
What are we smoking, Bones?
We're smoking the My Father Fonseca Edition. What's the M stand for?
Mexico. MX.
No.
MX is
Is this out of Mexico?
I don't know.
Or 50 or 40, whatever. I don't know what it
MX,
is.
whatever it is.
But is this what you consider this a Maduro?
Medium.
Pretty
Yeah,
dark.
It's, I mean,
It ain't no light blend, that's for sure.
it is not. It might kill you.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, shoot. Let me turn that TV down.
Would you like me to get it?
No, I got it.
Oh my God, damn, that's bitter.
We got coffee grinds in it.
It's the what you call it? Sumatra again. 3 scoops. I don't think I put enough creamer in it. But anyway,
Well, we got some things going on in the world,
we got baseball.
and we got baseball.
Is
Is the spring leg over?
spring league? Oh, spring training? No,
It's still going on. Let me
No.
grab water real fast. You need a water back?
no. We got golf this
Water
morning.
more.
We got spring training. We got World Baseball Classic. The U.S. plays Canada tonight at 7 for the quarterfinals. We should be making the semifinals. They kind of screwed up by losing to Italy the other night.
They did.
There's a lot of things behind it. They were saying.
But you know what I like about Italy? Espresso.
Espresso.
And they make a good veal, chicken and veal parmesan.
Angel James. Go to.
Hi, man.
No clue.
What's up?
Get a home run, get an espresso.
Right.
That will work.
Well, we got things going on in the world. We got baseball. We got the world baseball thing. And we got the spring league starting when? Football.
I don't know when that's.
Oh, that's next. Maybe this weekend. I
I
think
think you're right.
the USFL or UFL or whatever.
USFL. Yeah, you're right.
It's football.
Well, you know what?
It's not.
It's watchable.
Yeah.
It's very watchable.
Usually the rules that change during the spring, the NFL picks up.
Yeah, yeah.
They see that it works and they kind of go with it.
I have some.
We've got some new stuff here at the shop that we want to bring everybody's attention to.
Yes.
Drew Estate's early access cigars are here.
So with that, they're downsizing. For a fact, they're downsizing.
They are at that.
It's 2 cigars per box.
Yes.
It's a mystery box.
Fire and
Ice.
water or ice?
Fire and ice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And there's a key code in there for $20,000
Wow.
in prices. They got big old price pack going on.
So we got to sit and watch the show again.
No, I don't think so.
No, that's very horrible.
Yeah, the last couple have been bad.
I gotta say it. The show's been terrible the last couple of shows.
You know, I'm not going to disagree with you. It's you want to sit around and you want to listen to what's going on with the cigar and who blended it and who came up with the idea. But the only thing that you end up watching is a bunch of people getting drunk.
And their commentary is offbeat and it's horrible. I'm sorry to say it just is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
strong.
not well thought out.
3 scoops like normal.
Woo!
Right? That's what I
Mort,
said.
it's not well thought out
No, it's not.
and it's not put together. It's like blundering idiots.
Kind of like us.
Yeah, but at least we put some things together.
We're not sitting around
agree
getting
on,
drunk for 3 hours.
Yeah, and
Oh, we can't do that anymore.
it's a
Can't handle
terrible
that
show.
anymore.
It's a terrible show. It's very uninteresting.
So local news, Phoenicia's is moving.
Really?
On the 15th, they close and they open back up on the 1st of April.
We ain't even
2
idea
weeks they're
who
gonna be ready
Angel
in?
Amos is.
No clue.
Okay, well, we might talk about Iran. We'll find out. Here,
Where's
Where you
Phoenicia's
from,
going?
Angel? The Fort Bulls building, the old Mellow Mushroom.
That's a bad idea.
We all think it's
That's a bad
but
idea.
Sal Betty's was there
Salvetti's was not there.
because somebody
No.
said that, and I said no, I know
No, that
Mellow
wasn't
Mushroom
ever
was
there. That
there.
was never there.
I never saw it. And then the seafood place didn't last long at all.
Yeah.
No,
Shrimp
the
basket.
shrimp basket. I said, why are they leaving from a great spot? They want more parking, of course.
Yeah, that, and they said the rent is just too expensive on
He's been there for
Okay.
20 years.
28. Matter of fact, he said
28
that.
years?
But you know what the rent is like on government right
Downtown.
there.
Yeah,
It's just he's probably paying half of what he's paying on 90 because of the location.
maybe so.
But if you got dedicated followers, they're going to go where our.
Oh, yeah, they're going to go. But and here's the deal: more parking because you literally have about 8 spots for his specific restaurant.
Yeah,
You know, so you're going to triple that. He's going to have 24 spots. Safety reasons, backing out, pulling in. So maybe it'll be an idea and it'll make it look nice.
we'll see.
Yeah,
Time will tell.
definitely more tables and more room.
No, not really. And I was explaining it to Bones. When you walk into Phoenicia's, right past the hostess station
In the back,
on
yeah.
the right,
Yeah,
there's a great big huge banquet room that's
yeah.
not used.
you're right. You're right.
Well,
So
why
there's
don't you-
plenty of seating.
Yeah, why? would
Well,
you put more
Sam's a
seating
big
in there?
businessman, so he I'm sure he planned it out well.
Yeah, but somebody tried to tell me he doesn't hire the
No, he hires
most
crackheads.
most reliable people.
Well, he controls them, and I know that firsthand by a couple of people that work for him
Yeah, my son worked there like a week.
Yeah. Well, personally, I know people who work for him for a while. He's very controlling because he has money.
Yeah, my son was going through his.
Oh, yeah.
He had just got back from rehab and stuff, and he says, "I can't work here. It's too many crackheads."
Yeah,
They're leaving the cook station
To go outside and
to
smoke.
go smoke crack.
get
Really?
high. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
enough of him.
Yeah, enough of that.
So I read an article. Did you read the article about Cory Booker, who I think is somewhat of an idiot?
Yeah.
But that's my opinion.
Who's Cory Booker? Tell me about that.
Senator Cory
Cory
Booker. But he unveils a plan, keep your pay act, eliminating federal income tax on first 75,000 of income and cutting median fam taxes by 85%.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, I don't care, especially now being retired.
Yeah.
It's whatever, but
I'm fine with any of that
That's gonna
because it
help a
doesn't
lot of
affect me.
it's going to help a lot of people.
If it helps people, I'm for it because it doesn't affect me. So I
Oh, I
don't
forgot
care
to
one
show
way or
you
the
that
other.
the other day.
Oh.
We were sitting here and it fell and it just rolled across the floor and we
That was
rolled
me,
up
right?
and go, "Oh, that was a good roll, man. That was better than the putt they just had on TV."
Yeah.
Kept on- kept on rolling.
Yeah, that doesn't affect me, but if it affects you guys, I hope it goes your way.
I don't think that it's going to affect us if it's on income alone, because
Right.
most of us are on.
But for the
fixed
people that
income.
need it, I hope it works out. for them.
Yeah, I mean 75.
I
grand
like
is-
what they're going across the country with no tax on tips for our people, our servers.
Well, that's already done. Yeah,
But that's very nice.
up to 25,000, I think.
It's
a
a
limit on
substantial
it.
amount.
Yeah,
That's very good for people who wait on us.
Yeah, but you know what?
that's what-
I'm really starting to get not upset's not a good word. I'm starting
Concerned?
to, no, not even concerned.
I know where you're going. I'm saying
I'm
pissed.
tired of the
I'm pissed.
I'm tired of the tip thing. Right now it used to be 10%, then it went to 15, then it was 20.
Right.
Parties
Now these
debating
guys
if
want
50,
more.
They want
Well,
25% minimum.
30.
What the
No,
fuck?
no,
30%, and I'm like, well, hold on a second, one moment. I come here to get food. If I'm at a buffet, I'll be damned if I'm tipping somebody to come clean up the table when you know that those bussers are paid minimum wage.
Right.
I'm not tipping anybody. Nobody did anything for me. Somebody poured water. Oh boy, that's worth 25% of what the buffet costs.
Right.
I
Not
I understand.
a moment.
on buffets I can understand. But there was the one in the Golden Nugget when we go there. If I win big, go up to the buffet when it was with Mike on his head. No, not ex.
Yeah, gotcha.
Deceased husband. We go in there, and Miss Kim would treat you like gold. I mean, your plate was always empty. You know what I mean? She moved stuff.
I tip at the buffet. Not a lot, but
not 25%. You know, that's Davey and I and the ex-wing commander's wife had gone to Outbound one time. Before it was Outbound, when it was still Leo's.
Okay.
All right. So we go there and get some pizza. I'm getting ready to go play some golf. So I said, all right, I'll go up and take care of the bill. And for whatever reason, I was not paying attention. And I just swiped it, paid the bill, went on. Well, Davey comes home and says that the waitress is like, was there something wrong with him? Was he in the military or something? Because she walked over to the table and said, because he didn't leave a tip. I deserved a tip. And I always leave a tip. It was just a mental fart.
So
brain fart.
First of all, you don't deserve anything. You earn that tip.
Yes. And she was telling us, oh, this was like her second day back, and they wanted her back because she's the best waitress they ever had. And her service wasn't that good. But I did not leave a tip on purpose.
Right.
And then you're not entitled to a tip. My wife and daughter both in the service business. Your wife was in the service.
I was too.
Michelle's probably was in the service business.
Yes.
It's hard work. We get that. But just because, you know, I'm not paying, you know, if I got a $200 bill, I'm not giving you freaking $100 in the tip.
No.
Close to $100.
No. I'm growing leery of the tip culture.
I'd rather not go out to dinner than to pay. It's like extortion almost. It's just like,
well, you know, if they want 30%, they want $30 on 100.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Because you know what? Like I said, the 20% is, you know, $20 is fine.
And this is where I draw the line. When I'm looking for my waitress or waiter, I don't care.
That's what I still call it.
Okay. So if
That's
I'm waiting on the server to come get me my food or whatever, and I look over to see where they're at, and they're over
playing on the phone.
Oh man,
doing this.
yeah.
Look, strike one.
Yeah.
Right. And then when the food is brought out and one plate is cold, strike two.
Yeah.
You want money, you better make sure that the coffee's filled, the water's filled, et cetera, et cetera. It isn't that difficult. You walk around with a jug of water.
Right. Pitcher, jug.
And you fill up this table, you fill up this table. You do your job.
Right.
And
stay
you
on
get
top of
rewarded
it.
for
You got to stay on top of it. That's how you get your tips.
You get $20 from a table. How long do you stay at a restaurant?
An hour.
Okay, that's $20 an hour right there.
Yeah.
That's $20 an hour that servers get. Exactly, not taxed. If it's cash, I'm not even putting it in as a tip.
And that's what we do. We pay the bill with the card if we don't have the cash, but we always have enough cash to pay a tip. But when the tip is $60 freaking, I'm okay with 10, 15, 20%. The bill's good. You know, the service was good. But the mom said, oh, I'll give a better tip. They were really good. And now we had a really good waitress when we went to Pier 15 to get the crawfish a couple of weeks ago. She was fabulous. Student, whatever. We tipped her okay. We gave her like a 25% tip. It was just, the service was good. On the crawfish boil, it was good.
And that's okay to do.
Yeah.
But, I like that. That's okay to
But
do.
they get out of hand. It's
So
just out of hand.
here's another thing, and it really doesn't affect me anymore, nor does it affect you, Mav. Alcohol, the drinks.
Yeah.
You're getting a $15 drink, and they're expecting 20% on that.
Yeah.
Well,
They didn't even make the damn drink.
Right.
And they
Yeah,
want,
they're just delivering.
they got some places they have to split tips with the supposedly.
If
split
I'm
the
giving
tips
them cash, they're not
with
splitting
the
it.
bartender or whatever. But people don't look at the bill. And my wife's like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm trying to figure out what the tip is. Well, the total's right there. I said, no, I'm not paying the tip on taxes.
Right.
I'm going up to the subtotal, and that's what I'm tipping on.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I tip on taxes?
Right. That's 7% added to it right there.
That
Right.
they did nothing for.
Right. The state's getting that.
It's crazy. But
So the tip culture has gotten out of hand.
Yeah.
my parents never would have tipped like this.
Oh, 10% used to be the answer.
Not with a family of six.
Nah,
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
did that.
So we got some people going off the rails. I used to be, I used to be a Candace Owen fan.
Oh, she's
She
gone.
has lost it.
Oh yeah,
About the war?
everything.
Everything. She's just
Candace
lost.
Owen is the black lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She just
Yeah, I
lost.
used to like her too. What's she doing? Losing her mind?
Yes.
She just against the military certain things and just.
No, I'm not down with her. As soon as somebody says negative about the military, I'm out.
She's definitely against Turning Point now.
Yeah, because she got
She
kind
got
of
canned out of it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
She got cut out.
Anything that's against you guys and women, I'm out. I'm just out.
Yeah.
You know how I support you guys. You know how I wished the one regret I had in my young life is that I didn't go in the military. I just didn't swear in when I took all the tests.
too short.
Yeah.
You've been in the Navy. So
I took the test, went in, and I didn't swear in with the buddy system in 1983. I'm sorry, and that's the regret I have in my life. But I fully support the military. If somebody's against us, I say us, you guys and girls, women, I'm out. I'm out.
yeah.
I'm out. I'm just out. Somebody says something negative about the military, fuck them.
You know, we didn't do what we did for discounts. They didn't have discounts back in the day
God,
when
no.
we came in. There was no such thing as a military discount.
No.
No such thing.
No.
We didn't do it for that.
You know, a lot of people don't take it.
We generally don't ask for it.
But you know, I say some people ask for it, and one guy makes sure he gets it. But a lot of people say, you know, when the guys come in uniform, they say, "I won't accept that," and I'm like, "Okay, sir."
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we ask.
I always
That's what we
ask.
do,
I
but-
ask with the guy when they come in uniform. I say, "You get a military discount." He says, "No, I don't want it."
You should have seen the look I got the other day when I sold like 3 dailies. He
Oh.
goes, is that my military discount? I said, sir, I'm sorry, but there's no discount on the dailies anymore because of
They're already
the
low.
tariffs, whatever, and
Yeah.
the price is low enough. They didn't raise the price on the cigars. The look was just like,
Like you're stealing from them.
Yeah.
you want me to reach in the tip jar and give you your 60 cents? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's terrible.
But
anyway, like I
people
said,
are on a fixed income and some
yeah.
people,
But you know what? If you can't afford to smoke it, don't smoke.
That's
That's the bottom line,
Yeah.
Bones. The
Yeah.
bottom line is, if you can't afford to smoke, don't smoke.
Speaking of smoke, when I was working, a girl came in and she's out processing. I said, I know that last name, Gil. And she goes, yeah, my dad owns the Epitome. He had the old guy that just
Yeah.
sold it to Crate. And she told me what he got and then whatever, this, that, and the other thing. But he's having an estate sale this weekend.
Yeah.
Buku. Tons of shit. I mean, this guy has been collecting or just hoarding shit for ever.
This weekend it is.
Starts tomorrow.
but
ever.
you and I know
Depends on how early you get there, man.
you're just not going to be able to walk in there and get nice stuff. People are already grabbing it.
It's old shit. Yeah,
People are already grabbing it.
Where's that at?
there's no pre-buying. It does not start until 9 o'clock in the morning. she
There is
said.
pre-Bryant. His entire cigar stock is separate from the estate sale. 'Cause he's got it collected. It was actually out on Marketplace.
No, I get that. She tried to sell it. She's advertising the estate sale. Because
Yeah.
I talked to her.
What he guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I talked to her, and she said they will be there tomorrow morning. I said because I'm going to try and be there at 9. She goes, everything will be there, but whether or not there's a line to get in or whatever.
Where's that?
Now-
At? Go be there at 7:00.
In Biloxi, she's
Yeah.
got a cigar store Indian. It's a short one. It's not a tall one. They want $600. That's a little overpriced.
You should get there at 7:30.
But the humidor would be nice to have out here to put the flavored shit in.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that.
But they ain't going to spend that kind of money.
yeah, I know.
um,
It costs a dime. They ain't spending.
Morning, Rick. What's happening?
Ricky,
Okay.
Oh man, I talked to my sister yesterday,
our pleasure, my friend.
and she had gone from they were up to 60 degrees the day before, and I'm sitting there talking to her yesterday afternoon, kind of morning, noonish. And it was down to like 30 something, starting to drizzle a little bit, and looked like it was going to snow again. I'm like, oh hell
That's what they
no!
told me up in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
No.
I'm done.
I got 18 days, so I'm on
I'm
my
out.
vacation.
All right.
Now you sure you? Well, we'll talk.
Everything's
Angel Jameis.
Angel James.
I don't know who that is.
Who are you, Angel? Tell us a
watching
little
this-
about yourself.
Watching us on YouTube, obviously. They
Oh,
want to
great.
know if we're going to talk about Iran.
All right.
So I'm going to say one thing about Iran.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah, and we're kicking their ass.
And the reason I say that is you had the president of Iran go out there and say, "Oh, we're sorry. We didn't mean to bomb
Our neighbors.
our 13 neighbors that we bombed.
Yeah.
We didn't mean to do that. It was rogue people in our defense force
Yeah.
that did what they were supposed to do if the chain of command falls apart."
Right.
Okay. Fine. You apologize. You said it wouldn't happen unless you were attacked again. That very same day, they turned around and attacked another one of their neighbors. The same one of the neighbors they've already attacked.
Right.
They went after their oil storage areas this time. Oh, you know, we all remember the
And the
skit.
infrastructure and all that bullshit.
We all remember the skit on Saturday Night Live. Me scusa.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that was making out on the train and stuff. And anyway, my bad. Well, at some point, my bad doesn't cut it anymore.
No.
You still are sending these drones at these countries. You're still targeting their money makers,
Right.
oil.
Yeah, sure.
You've blocked the Straits of Hormuz, except for Chinese oil carriers.
It's back open though, isn't it?
No.
No.
They've got the blockade. They said that they're going to mine it now.
I thought we bombed all that freaking Navy.
No,
boats
they still have stuff.
just in the strait.
They still have stuff to do that. So here's my thing, right? We're talking about Iran's oil. We haven't targeted their stuff. We haven't done that because we're not trying to get rid of their moneymakers.
Right.
They're doing that to their own friends in the region, right?
Right.
The sad reality is they're going to piss everybody off, and pretty soon, even the Taiwanese, even the folks that were just trading and trying to get oil are going to say, you know what, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know,
Blast them.
Blast them away.
scares me about this the most. You know, you both know my daughter. When this first started, she said just how I felt. I mean, both being prior military. If we're gonna bomb them, just bomb the shit out of them and get it over with.
Yeah.
Stop this daily shit.
I understand.
Picking and choosing targets. Just go in.
Just
all
try.
right. We understand there's
Well, we're not.
what do you call it? Not casualties, but
Collateral damage.
collateral damage.
We're not trying to do
We're
that.
not targeting schools. We're not the ones putting schools next to our headquarters or next to
Or underneath.
depots or whatever. They're doing that to themselves. We're going after specific targets, but we should go after them all at the same freaking time and just get it over with. And don't tell me we got Iranian people in the United States that are all over this. That they love this. This is what they wanted. They've been captive for freaking 47 years. End of story. Why? I just don't get it. But the biggest thing that scares me is because people are charring at the bit saying, well, what are we going to do about Cuba? Cuba is too close to home.
Cuba's ready to fall.
Right.
And
But
everybody knows it. Everybody knows this.
Let them
Yeah.
pick themselves out.
They're,
Don't go after Cuba. We go after Cuba. Then we got China and Russia on our asses.
no,
And that's what I
no.
no.
China and Russia's for their Cuba's a lost cause for them. They're not even putting money into it anymore. They have
They
forsaken
put that
Cuba.
on the back
So
burner.
we've got our Secretary of State negotiating for Cuba's freedom, and he says yesterday or the day before yesterday, he says this is the only deal that we're going to give you. The Castro family and the people that are in power right now, you get to stay in Cuba, but you relinquish your power and you let free elections occur. Then we will let you survive. You fail to do this, and all we're going to do is draw your attention to what's happening in the Middle East.
Right.
Our blockade has worked in Cuba. They've got no fuel. Nobody can fly in or out of Cuba because there's no fuel.
Right.
We shut that off when we took over Venezuelan, when we freed Venezuela, right? So there's no more fuel going into Cuba. They can't fly in or out. That's why Russia and Cuba and China's not flying supplies in, because once they get there, they can't get back.
Right. So they're stuck.
They're stuck.
They're stuck.
Our blockade is keeping ships from getting in,
Okay.
and that blockade's been in effect since the 60s.
Right.
So
No way.
they
There's just
it
no
ain't
way.
happening.
February of 62.
So they've got no electricity. They've got no fuel. They've got nothing. Their economy has gone to shit. and their leaders are still trying to pillage everything that they can from what's left. Right?
They don't have they understand, but they're still just stupid.
They started out with a loaf of bread, and the leaders have taken everything but one slice,
And the crumbs are going to be left.
and they're going to take the crumbs now.
Yeah.
That's kind of like New York City.
So the whole conversation about free election and everything, once this occurs, and this is exactly what they said, once this occurs, we're going to open up trade, we're going to open up tourism,
And drop
we're
the
going to open up
embargo.
everything. And dude, they're going to have so much money going into that little island nation
And
that
they'll
they
love
won't
it.
know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so much closer than Jamaica and all these other places. It's 90 miles off the coast of Miami.
Yes.
I mean,
And it'll blossom like they won't
I go to
believe.
well, look what it did in the 50s when the mafia was down there with the casinos and shit.
yeah.
I mean, it was the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody wanted to go there to the casinos. It was like you said, 90 miles from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
It blossomed. It was wonderful.
Oh, dude, that place that would just.
It would be
It's going to be the place to go.
right.
In the money that they get, and they're going to be appreciative of having freedom. And it doesn't have to be based upon the American system of freedom. It doesn't have to.
No, it doesn't.
But it just has to have some free elections.
Whatever your democracy,
Whatever
you
they
decide,
decide.
you
Yeah.
decide to be capitalism,
But
obviously.
back to Iran, we're annihilating them. When are they going to throw up the white flag?
we're not taking them out.
They have no Air Force. They have no Navy. We own the skies. We own the waterways, with the exception of their little swift boats. They have little boats that they can do stuff with.
Mhm.
And they still have those drones. They got thousands of those drones. I mean, it's nothing for them to make them, right? They're $300 a piece is what they said. 300, 3,000, whatever.
Whatever it is.
They're cheap to make. So any ship that goes through that straits is a target for those drones.
Right.
And there's a ship that is burning and is an abandoned ship because
Yes.
it got hit.
Right.
So they still have that issue.
Wasn't that the USS Kitty Hawk?
It was not.
No.
American vessels have not been
If
hit.
if they took the Kitty Hawk out,
It was
There would be no-
a oil barge from Thailand, I believe.
Okay, I thought something about one of our ships got hit.
No, that's
missed that.
that's propaganda from their news
well,
agency.
let me ask you this. With that being said, okay, and they're down to next to nothing.
Mhm.
We know where the drones are coming from.
We don't. That's the problem.
Well,
Is they move around and
with
they
all
have
the intel
underground.
they have, we need to We need to hit them a little bit harder and just get it over.
We have aircraft that surveil for things like that. So with us owning the sky, we can put fighters in the air 24/7, just
Yeah.
flying around, doing circles, whatever the case is. And whenever one of these things pop off, whenever a missile launch vehicle pops up, as soon as that radar is painted, that plane can hit it.
Right.
That's what they need to do. They need to quit pussyfooting around and just hit it. Watching on the news this morning, they're talking about the nuclear area that they bombed the first time. That they were bringing that back up, and we've got the mother of all bombs, right? The Moab that we used in Afghanistan. We got one of those. All we got to do is drop it on that facility, and
That's the end of that.
suddenly that mountain becomes a valley.
Yeah.
Now,
You know,
do you
it's done.
do what they did in Japan and multiple planes go and you don't tell who's got the live bomb? Because I don't know if I'd want to know I'm dropping that. Something like that that's going to destroy that much shit.
We're only
You know what I'm saying?
going after their enrichment facility.
No, I get that, but I mean a lot can happen.
That's a big bomb.
Yeah, that's a big way on a
That's a
pilot.
big bomb.
That does a lot
But
of
our
damage.
B-52s, our B-1s, our B-2s are flying untouched. We
Mhm.
got fighters that own the sky.
We're flying the
There's absolutely no reason why they can't end this thing, other than the fact that we don't have boots on the ground and we don't want it.
No way.
But if you
I don't think
own,
we're going to go in that direction.
I don't either. If you own the skies, there's no way that they can win a ground war.
All right.
Absolutely no way.
you can't get troops in, you can't get supplies
Because
in,
as soon
you
as they
can't
start moving troops, what does the aircraft do? They start strafing them.
Woo.
You bring in the A-10s and you just
get, aren't we flying that new A1 or the Lancer or whatever it is, the
B-
B1,
B1.
B1
That's not
Lancer.
new. That's old.
Well, there's a newer one that was out. I thought I'd never seen before, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know we were using that."
We all but own that country, and we're not trying to own the country.
We don't want the land.
We're trying to get the people free.
Yes, and let them have it.
And it transitions into what we were talking about earlier with taking care of the people, right? The women there are subjugated because of the ideology of this regime.
Yeah,
Women are not even second class
yeah.
citizens.
Yeah, they're not even up there.
They're not even up there. You cover
Treat
cover
like
yourself up.
dogs.
Can't
Yeah.
drive, can't go to
And they don't even like
school,
dogs.
Can't do
Yeah.
anything.
They can't do anything. So going from the 60s into the 70s, where you see pictures of them, beaches were full of tourists. The people were wearing Western clothes. They loved their society because it was pro-Western. They had great relations with Israel
Yes.
and everybody that was around them because they were a peaceful society.
Do you
And now religion took over.
think about how old we are? It's been 47 years since they've been free. Okay, so we were like close to 20 years old
I was 17.
Yeah.
when that all started.
Yep.
So we know that the 17-year-olds there, or the early 20s, know what it's like to be free, and then all of a sudden, boom.
They tasted it.
But
Yeah.
then,
Yeah,
then
they
you get
tasted it
you
good.
get the kids that are born like North Korea that don't know any different. You know, well, I think Iran's a little bit different than North Korea. North Korea has absolutely no public, no whatever going in there. So if they were born after North Korea went to North Korea, they don't know any better.
Right. That's all
They
they
don't
know.
know. If they get a taste of the West, they'd be like,
They're defecting.
"Fuck this! We're
Yes.
done with this shit."
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm tired of eating dogs.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
even though it is a delicacy over there for whatever
Yeah.
reason, I don't know.
Or dirt.
But they don't know any better,
Eating straw and dirt.
you know, and no more stealing posters and getting their ass beat.
Right.
It's crazy shit. People don't realize we live in, I don't care what anybody says, the greatest country in the world.
That's by far.
But free, granted, we have our problems, and some of us believe we have our problems with the right, the left, the blah, 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 whatever. But it's going to be like that. But we're still able to get up in the morning and do what we want to do.
We've got some people in this country that think that this president is a dictator. The last president was a dictator. The president before that was a dictator. This country is not run by a dictator.
No.
No.
This country is not run by the military. It is run by publicly elected officials.
Some
Right.
being some of them are fucked up.
Whether it's right or wrong, it's irrelevant. We live through it. We
We
deal
live
with
through
it.
it and we deal through it, and that's who was elected.
I've served in a country overseas, and both times that I was there, they went through military coups. I've lived through a military coup. I've saw it happen. I
Mhm.
saw it occur. I saw the effects of when the military took over. Every street corner had gendarme on it, and they were following you with their guns. They didn't play around. You act up, the military is taking care of you because we're not putting up with this nonsense.
Right.
South
Right,
Korea
it's
was
done.
South Korea was just like that when I was there. They were all walking around with their guns, and we were pretty safe where I was at Osan, even though we were close to Seoul and close to the DMZ. But the DMZ was some scary shit.
Yep.
I went there. That
But
was,
you're absolutely right. Everybody
It's great.
complains about every president that's ever been in since George Washington.
Left or right, you're still going to complain about it. It doesn't matter because it's not my guy,
Right.
right?
Right.
It is our guy.
It is our guy.
The last president, whether we like it
Whenever
or not,
president
was our guy.
walked in the door, I'd be thrilled to see him.
Left or right, I don't care.
Shake his hand, Mr. President.
Yeah.
You're always Mr. President because you held the title.
Right.
well, what?
I'm telling you, I'd shake Biden's hand.
Oh no, I'm not saying I wouldn't because it's the president and I served the president. Whether I'd be overly thrilled about him coming in,
Well, you know what I mean? I'm saying,
it is-
geez, look
it
what
is-
that
It
is.
is what it is. Morty Fax had the opportunity to meet Obama.
He
He
did.
met him. He shook his hand.
Yes, he did.
If I got invited to the White House, unlike the women's hockey team or whatever, I would go.
Absolutely.
You got invited to the White House. So he serves you fucking McDonald's. He serves the people that are coming in there
what they
what they
asked
want.
for.
He said, "What do you want?"
He don't just say all of a sudden it popped in his head, I'm going to get them quarter pounders.
No, because that's what he likes.
Yeah, he does like
but
it.
you
He's
know
a
what?
junk food junkie.
Yeah, but you know what?
But
They
he
came
asked.
in and said, what do you, he said to his chefs,
Yeah.
give them what they want. And they said, we want McDonald's.
Yeah.
Order
Well,
75 quarter pounders if that's what they want.
I think what they would say is, well, we'll just have what you have, Mr. President.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
Now,
And
let
he
me-
says, quarter pounders sound good to you guys? 100 quarter pounders.
you think that comes out of the White House budget or out of his pocket
I really don't
when he
care.
buys some stuff? I don't care either.
I really don't.
I don't care about this. Oh, Hegseth bought millions of dollars worth of steaks and lobsters for those guys over wherever.
They've been doing that for years.
They deserve.
100 years.
They deserve to eat well, or as good as they can for where they're at.
They get it once a week.
Yeah.
They get steak and lobster once a week.
Now we used to have.
Give it to them twice a week.
I don't care.
I don't
You
either.
might remember you go to Chow Hall. They'd have a birthday dinner every month,
Yes.
and you get a steak and a lobster.
Right.
For birthday, they're giving you something because you're not getting paid very well. I can't. Let me.
You know what?
Let me rephrase that. Back in the day, we weren't getting paid very well.
Right.
Now they get
They get paid well.
compensated fairly well.
They get
You know
paid-
what? If that's a treat, they're entitled to a treat.
Absolutely.
Something to make them smile and feel good and appreciate it.
I think that the people that are complaining would rather have our military guys eating nothing but MREs.
Yeah. They're jerk offs.
And
I'm
they've
sorry,
never,
they're jerk
they've
offs.
never eaten them, so
They've
they
never
don't
eaten
know what it's like.
Yeah. You know what? But
No
they're
idea.
just jerk offs.
They are.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
All right,
saying it
then.
on our show.
So we killed it.
We ranted.
But that's
Mav,
all right. We're allowed.
Mav,
I
cigar.
thought this, by looking at it, it was going to hurt me. And it didn't. Tasted really good.
Yeah.
Everything, the quality of it, I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay,
But everything was very good.
that's my father,
Yeah, it's
Good.
my father.
Yep.
Like I said, I thought it was going to hurt me, but it didn't.
and you
It
didn't
was-
hit the coffee. So,
Yeah, but it was very good. I had some water with it.
Oh, the
So
coffee's strong as shit.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't have the coffee then. But very good all around 7.
Bones.
Like you said, it isn't my father. They usually make a very good cigar, regardless if it's the blue or whatever. The Fonseca, this was good. I'm having a hard time matching it up with the coffee because the standard 3 scoops today, there might have been hefty scoops maybe, but it's strong as shit.
Yeah, it is. And this is
we've rated,
Sumatra.
yeah, we've rated the coffee before. I gave the coffee, I think, an 8.5 last week. I give the cigar an 8.25. I like it.
Huh.
I like it. I would smoke it again if somebody bought it for me. I would buy it again. But I think overall, I'm giving it 8.2. Coffee, and even though it's coffee was, and I like strong coffee, but that was just
The coffee itself is bitter now.
yes,
It's got a real bitter.
too much. Could be sitting too long.
It could be. Don't.
Shit's been there for a while.
We'll give it another chance some other time with another blend, or maybe a fresh bag. I don't know, and maybe it's different. Coffee gets a 5. I'm not even going to give it a pass. 1 cup and I'm halfway done, and I'm like, the only reason I'm doing it is because this lousy cigar has got me. It's terrible.
You don't like it?
I do not like this.
Wow.
Okay, wow,
The
okay.
retro is way too
Harsh?
acidic.
Oh,
It's acidic. I got an acid on the retro. It's very, very harsh on the retro. And I know you guys don't do that. You just hit it. I think
Yeah.
it all come out of your nose. It burns my nose.
I can't do that.
And I like to taste the cigar when I'm smoking it. So I'll do a
We'll give you
retro,
really nothing.
and I'm getting burnt.
Yeah.
It's burning my nose hairs. Overall 6 for both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I might be making a trip to Orange Beach to see
Andy.
Andy because he's got to go get some tests. But I'm going to stop off at that Kona coffee shop and get the 100% Kona coffee.
Be interesting.
Oh boy, that'd be nice.
It's good stuff, man.
Yes.
They make, yeah. I was just like, ooh, this is good.
Mav, take us home, buddy.
Okay, for the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar and Lounge in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, we're going to bid you a happy and safe weekend from Bones, Mort, and Maverick. Have a great weekend, folks.
Go Yankees! Baseball season. I don't know who.
I don't have any
Warriors, 88 Angels.
Hey, Lars.
I don't know. I have no idea what.
How many we owe you?
One day.
How many you have? Two? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Come on, man. What are you doing?